Hello, boys and girls. It's time for another YouTube review. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put you through that again. I don't think my throat could take it. Anyway, here is the video review for Yellow Lion from the Voltron Lion Force mattycollector collection subscription, whatever. Although I did get this from subscription. You can get a few of these without having the subscription every month. He's very large. He doesn't really fit all on camera in the space I have available here. So we'll do our best. He does come with, just right off the bat, he comes with Hunk. There is his unhelmeted head as a little pilot figure. He also comes with the key to unlock the cockpit. That also functions as, there's a little peg here, also functions as a stand for Hunk, if you so choose. And then Hunk himself, you can pop his head off, and he comes with the helmeted head for when he's piloting lions. So yeah, we'll have that on for the rest of the thing. Now he's got standard little 5-inch mattycollector articulation, hinge swivel elbows, hinge swivel shoulders. The ball jointed head, he can't look up or down very well. And actually, with the way the neck is with his big head, it kind of squares off his head, which is a little weird. But it doesn't. Yeah, just due to the way it works, it doesn't really look up or down. But even though it is on a ball joint, the same thing with the hips and same thing with the knees. So some basic swivel and cut articulation for Hunk. Yep, there he is. Now on to... Oh, he also comes with this hilt piece for the sword. Remember, the handle came with Red Lion, and then this piece attaches it. You can't unplug it. Once you plug it in, it's built to snap in, so once I tried it on to see how it fit, I couldn't pull it back off. But it is on a hinge, which is nice because it lets you... Let me get him out of the way here. For Red Lion, it lets you... You can lift this up, plug it into the support in the mouth, and then like that, and then close it up like that. So that's nice that you can get it on there. It gives it a nice hilt without causing any complications with having him hold it or getting it in there. Now, Yellow Lion, as you can see, comes with the little dagger it can hold in its mouth. Made in China, as it says on the dagger, but it's just a matter of putting the teeth, looping it over the teeth and closing the mouth. Nothing spectacular there. The Yellow Lion itself does, again, it's got some articulation in the legs. You can pose him in some creepy poses. When I say creepy, I don't mean scary, but like creeping along, like he's getting ready to pounce type poses. Real clicky joints. Which is nice for stability, not so nice when you're looking for like a mid position on his legs, because you're kind of limited to where the ratchets stop, which isn't always in the best place. And same on the rear legs as well. He does have a head tilt. He's got some articulation there on his neck, mostly to help, I think, to help in when he's combined as Voltron, to give the foot some pivot. So yeah, there's that. He's a little bigger than Red Lion. Let me get the legs here. He's actually significantly bigger than Red Lion here. Just to give you an idea, Kira had my daughter had him put Red Lion up on his tippy toes earlier to show off, to make him, because he wanted to be as tall as Yellow Lion. Is her explanation. Now the transformation is very simplistic, much like on the other. Oh, he does have before we get too far into that, he does have the same, let me see if I can get this on camera, the same key function as Red Lion. You take the key, you plug it in, and it loosens this, or at least it should loosen this. There you go. And you can lift the cockpit up to set Hunk inside. And it's just some basic sticker detailing inside the cockpit. Then you can take Hunk. You want to make sure you loop his feet. There's like a little divot. Make sure you get his feet in that, otherwise he won't sit down far enough properly to close the line. There you go. So you get him in there, close him up, and there you go. The legs, just like before, you bring them up, they ratchet. And there's a little nub you'll see on the inside of here that it's going to fit over this little spring post here. Just got to lift it up, and then you can kind of see, you can see there's the little nub right there. And when you push this up, it's going to click and lock into place. Bring the head up like that. There's a panel back here to form more ankle support. There we go. Okay, so that's the button that releases it. So again, you click these up, latch them into place, take the head, lift it up, and then on the back there's a panel that comes down to form more of an ankle for the robot mode. Just ankle support. Just like that. And then the same up here on these legs. You just want to take them, and you can see here's the spring gap. And unlike the Red Lion, you don't need two buttons to release these. These all auto-transform at a touch of this big button right here. There's a button right here, and I'm not sure what that is for. Oh, I'll bet you that's to release Black Lion's leg later on. But this big button right here will cause the head and all the legs to spring back out. The tail here also is not on a spring like it was on Red Lion. It just folds in and up like that. And there is Yellow Lion in leg mode. Right there. And like I said before, there's a little bit of pivot to his leg, or to his head, so you can probably get some more interesting poses out of Voltron. Although the feet here kind of seem to hamper that. You can't really get them out of the leg. But I guess you can leave them like that. They sit around the same angle as the heel. And then let's see, we can get Red Lion here into arm mode real quick. We'll show off them kind of together. Go ahead and put the sword in his hand as well, or at least the hilt of the sword, the blazing sword in his hand, just to give you an idea. So here is Yellow Lion and Red Lion. So it's really hard to get a scale, but if you give me just a second here, I'll get a picture of Yellow Lion with Hercules, just to give you an idea of just how big he is. And so yeah, he's quite large. Voltron's going to be huge. I think he's like 23 inches tall, which is quite large. And just to get a better idea, here he is next to a 2-liter. Quite large, quite a large lion. So I'm looking forward to having them all complete. I don't know if I think next month is green, or the next one in 2 months is Green Lion. And then we'll get blue, and then we'll get black. But yeah, he's gonna just be massive. So keep an eye out for that. Anyway, there it is, the Matty Collector Voltron Yellow Lion.